Do you know how long to keep your important records? Do you even know which records are worth keeping? If you're running your own business and you don't have an accountant or a bookkeeper, you might not know exactly which files you need to keep around and for exactly how long you need to keep them for. Today, we're going to go over what important documents you need to keep as a business owner and how long you need to keep them for. Looking for an easy way to find an accountant for your small business? Head to Ageras.com to receive your 3 free quotes from our large source of trusted accounting professionals. Ageras, finding an accountant has never been easier. So what documents do you need to hold on to? A lot of them are pretty obvious, but we're going to go over the long list anyways. We're going to start off with real estate. For real estate, some of the things you need to hold on to are deeds, closing documents, mortgage documents, insurance, and any receipts from any home improvement projects. The next subject is vehicles, and what you need to hold on to are any insurance, registration, and leasing documents. The next one is financial, which is any stock purchases, stock certifications, or any retirement plan information. The next one is receipts. Pretty much anything you want to itemize on your tax return, you should keep the receipt for, as well as any receipts for charity donations. The next thing is statements. You should always keep bank statements for the previous 3 years in case it's ever needed for an audit. Also, if you're self-employed, any monthly bill statements you should hold on to for deductions, such as electric, cable, and phone bills. Next is prior tax filings. Any previous tax filings should be kept because you'll need it for the next year's filing. After that is pay stubs. Pay stubs should be held onto until you get your W-2 to make sure that's accurately filled out. Now we're going to go over how long you should hang on to these documents, and that all depends on exactly what the document is. For tax purposes, the IRS actually has a period of limitations that explains how long you should keep some of these specific documents. As you can see, ATM receipts, pay stubs, bank deposits, and credit card payment receipts should all be held for less than a year. Loan documents, car titles, stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, receipts for items used as deductions, and bank statements should all be held for 1 to 3 years. Previous tax returns and all tax records should be held for 7 years, and records related to capital assets, IRA contribution statements, and wills should all be held forever. At first, keeping a file of financial documents for such a long period may seem a little unnecessary. However, holding on to financial documents for such a long period of time could be beneficial depending on the situation, such as dealing with the IRS, preparing a financial statement, or even negotiating with the bank. If you get audited by the IRS, it's crucial that you're able to produce your financial documents to the IRS quickly. When applying for a mortgage or another large loan, they may ask for previous year's tax filings as proof of income to make sure you're actually eligible for the loan. Also, if you need to make any amendments to your tax returns, you might need to reproduce some of these financial documents that are relevant to that. Lastly, we're going to go over how to properly dispose of financial documents. This is not only important for the safety of your business, but also for the safety of yourself individually. The best way to get rid of financial documents is to invest in a paper shredder. A lot of financial documents will hold personal information like your name, address, birthday, social security number, and you don't want that information falling into the wrong hands. Investing in a paper shredder is the most efficient way to properly dispose of sensitive material. So that's pretty much everything you need to know about which documents you need to hold on to, how long you need to keep them for, and how to properly dispose of them when you're done with them. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to leave any comments down in the comment section if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Lastly, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, that way you don't miss any more content. This has been Brandon from Ageras. Thank you very much for joining me today.